I would love to be in a room with Charlie Puth and Zed. And if they are on a track with me, I think that's it. I mean, I'll just be the happiest person in the world. We film a Bollywood song because a Bollywood song's mounting is much more than how a non-film singles mounting is done. Well, I wish I had a proper RIYAZ routine during this whole pandemic situation because my timetable has gone haywire. I'm sleeping at odd times, waking up at odd times, and I don't know what's happening. But this is for sure that in the day I dedicate at least 2 to 3 hours to singing. It may not be dedicated RIYAZ, per se, like 1 hour of RIYAZ जो मैं पहले करता था. It's not like that, but I make sure that I do some kind of vocal activity, some kind of recording, so that my RIYAZ also happens, and I also happen to record a song or do a few of the chunks that I haven't recorded yet. So abhi ke liye there's no fixed RIYAZ routine, but if there is an actual routine in place, and when I'm actually regular with my RIYAZ, I do a half an hour to 45 minutes of proper RIYAZ of my sargams and a little bit of ragas with a tanpura. So that is my basic routine that I do, half an hour to 45 minutes. One myth is that they get paid every time they sing. Second myth is that every song they sing goes through in their voice. And the third myth is that singers love singing only film songs. It was such a unique experience because, I would have ideally loved to do this in person with Eric and Kashmir. But we had to do this over Zoom calls, over emails. But all in all, I think it was a fabulous experience working with Kashmir and Eric. I've always wanted to collaborate with Kashmir for a very long time, and Eric and me have this internet friendship which sparked off on Twitter, and we started listening to each other's music and started getting to know each other's artistry. And by the end of these 8 to 9 months, the whole process of making the song, filming the video, and recently when we did a little bit of the promotional stuff for Echo, I really got to know Eric a little more than I did, just by reading about him. I also got to know so much about Niles, Kashmir. So it's been a great experience working with both of them. All of us have a very different background, a very different style of music that we do, but it yet has this common factor where we feel like Echo is like an amalgamation of all that we are known for, and yet a little different. So I'm really glad that a collaboration of this nature has come about, where Indian pop meets K-pop and EDM in the mix, all of it together, is in the form of Echo out in the world for you guys to stream, listen to, and share. So I'm really excited for this one. I have no take. I really love K-pop. I think it's very interesting what they do with their music videos. I think the strongest part about K-pop is that the music videos are so, expansive. They have a lot of things happening, a lot of elements, a lot of choreography. It somewhat reminds me of, how, we film a Bollywood song, because the Bollywood song's mounting is much more than how a non-film singles mounting is done. But I think with K-pop, what's interesting, what I've really noticed over the last few years is that they really mix match genres. It's not just one genre throughout the song. They kind of like mix a little bit of hip hop elements with pop, with a little bit of electronic. So it's got a little bit of everything in it, and that is what makes it really unique and interesting. And what I particularly love about K-pop is their ballads, which I'm not sure if it's as famous as the peppy numbers or the dance tracks, but I really love the soft numbers and the ballads that K-pop produces. If I have the chance of being in the same room as Charlie Puth and Zed, and we can come up with a song and put that out as a collaboration, that would be my dream collab. I've said this in quite a bunch of interviews before that, I would love to be in a room with Charlie Puth and Zed. And if they are on a track with me, I think that's it. I mean, I'll just be the happiest person in the world that day when it releases. So yeah, that's my dream collab. I know that we are not in a great situation in India, and there's a lot of suffering that's happening outside. A lot of close family members, friends. We've heard so much bad news all around us. I just have a very small request and also want you guys to just know something, that we're all in this together. The request is that we need to be as safe as we can, as careful as we can, because this virus is really spreading rampantly, and we can't let it grow more than it already has in the past few months. So please stay at home, please stay safe. If you have to go out for work uh, and there's no other option, please make sure that you're taking care of all the safety precautions, and making sure that all the COVID guidelines are being followed. And secondly, I want to tell you guys that please take care of yourselves mentally, because we're all in a very fragile state at this point. It isn't normal to exist in such circumstances, and being able to work, being able to do things normally is seeming 100 times tougher. So I just hope you all can stay strong. I hope you can take some breaks in between, take it easy. You don't need to be too hard on yourselves, and listen to some music. I think music really brings a lot of peace to me and a lot of people around me as well. So I hope that music can do that for you as well. Tell me what we're fighting for, and is it really worth the battles? We've been going back and forth like an echo, 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 echo. I heard you, then you hold me close. We get up from the highs and lows. We've been going back and forth like an echo, 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 echo. Ah, na 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 na. Ah, echo, 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 echo.